It has been 6 years since Amelia and the others were separated from each other. Amelia, Greg, Jess, Fiona and Rena were childhood friends. The five of them were inseparable. That until Amelia moved away with her family when they were about to enter middle school. Since Amelia's absence, the four of them drifted a bit from each other. However, 6 years passed and they entered university. The four of them finally reunited once more when Amelia returned to their lives.
Amelia, you haven't told us about why your family moved away before.
Fiona says and take a sip of coffee.
That's a secret.
Amelia smiles cheekily.
It's nice being together with everyone again.
Jess suddenly speaks up while smiling to herself. She misses this moment, just spending time with her friends. Yeah, it is, Greg says while looking softly at Amelia.
Hey, why don't we go to the cinema today?
Rena excitedly suggested.
I heard a new movie is being premiered today.
But before anyone could reply, Fiona's screen phone lights up. She sighs and picks up her phone.
Sorry guys, I have to work today. One of my co-workers couldn't come in today.
Fiona reluctantly stands up and wears her bag.
I'll see you guys in class tomorrow.
She smiles and leaves them.
Come on, I'll walk you out, kiddo.
Amelia volunteers and joins Fiona.
Are you okay? Is your father still disturbing your family?
Amelia asks when they both were alone.
No, not anymore. Thanks to you, everything is okay now.
Fiona smiles at Amelia. She was thankful to her friend. When Amelia appeared in her life again, it seems like everything was better. Amelia helped her file a report on her abusive father, and in the end, her father got what he deserved.
It's just hard since I have to work to support everyone. But my mother is getting healthier by the day, and I am thankful for that. I just want her to be healthy.
That's good to hear. I know you can do this, and if you need any help, I'm just one call away.
With that, Amelia waves goodbye and went to join the others. Amelia was a good friend. She was a smart girl, caring, sweet, and a supportive friend. She was always there for her friends, helping them with their troubles. Even just by returning to her friend's life for only 6 months, a lot of changes have happened, thanks to her.
How are you these days, kiddo?
Amelia asked while walking around in the park with Greg. Both were enjoying their private time together.
I'm fine.
He simply answered.
Come on, Greg. Don't lie to me. I've known you the longest.
She then pulls him towards one of the benches there, where they both sat side by side with each other. At first, Greg was hesitant, but then he sighs and finally confesses.
I just hate it when my family compares me with my siblings. I'm trying my best. Can't they just be proud of me for who I am?
Greg runs his hand through his hair. Amelia then rubs her hand on his back in a soothing manner.
Hey, it's okay. Don't let them bring you down. You are smarter than anyone I have ever known. The most important thing in life is to be happy.
Amelia ruffles his hair, causing him to chuckle.
Don't listen to them, because to me, you're the best.
Thanks, Amelia. You always know how to cheer me up.
He smiles while looking at the ground.
I really missed you since you left.
I'm here now, aren't I?
Amelia giggled before standing up.
Come on, we'll be late for class.
Amelia always noticed that Jess was a little anxious every time they passed a crowd of people. This might be because of Jess' past when she was bullied in high school. Amelia then decides to talk about it with Jess as she has grown worried.
Are you okay? Do you have any problems?
Amelia slowly asked Jess, who was fidgeting in her seat.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Jess lied, though her eyes showed how anxious she was.
Shh, it's okay. It's me. You can talk to me.
Amelia says in a reassuring manner.
It's just that I'm still afraid of what people might think of me.
Jess confesses while playing with her fingers.
I don't want that to happen anymore.
Hey, it's okay. You are not in high school anymore. They won't disturb you again.
She encourages Jess.
I know, but I can't help but feel nervous around a big crowd of people. I'm mad at myself for not being strong enough.
She grips the end of her t-shirt.
Who says you're not strong enough? You are strong. Much stronger than you think you are. You're smart, beautiful, and such a kind girl. Who cares about what other people think? All that matters is we know who you are, and we love you just the way you are. I will always protect you, kiddo. We will always be there for you. Remember that.
Thank you, Amelia. What would I do without you?
Jess finally smiles wide while Amelia just smiled in response, happy that Jess was slowly building her confidence back up.
Amelia, I'm bored. Let's play games instead.
Rina whined. She was starting to get bored from watching Amelia study all day.
You know, you should really study if you want to pass the exams.
Amelia lectured her while reading her book.
You sound just like my mom.
Rina pouted, causing Amelia to chuckle.
Speaking of mom, how's your parents?
Everything is good. They're finally making some time for me.
Rina smiled.
The other day, we went to a picnic together. It was nice spending time with them.
That's good to hear. It's great that your parents are making time for you.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you. You were right. I should have told them before, honestly, that I wanted to spend time with them. I know they're busy, but it is nice to spend time together sometimes. I don't feel so lonely anymore at home.
Rina beamed.
That's good, kiddo.
Amelia smiled, but then suddenly holds her head, hissing in pain.
Ouch.
What's wrong?
Rina looks at Amelia with concerned eyes.
I'm fine.
Amelia shakes her head.
I guess I studied too much. I should take a break now.
She chuckles and closes her book.
Are you sure?
Affirmative.
Amelia playfully salutes like a soldier.
Now, let's play games.
Greg, Jess, and Fiona were studying together for the midterm exams in a study room.
Hey, have you guys heard anything from Amelia? She hasn't shown up to school for a week now.
Jess breaks the silence.
she wouldn't pick up when I called her. Instead, she would just text me that she's fine.
Greg sighs.
I'm worried about her.
Me too. She always helps us with our problems, but she is always been the type to hide her feelings. She keeps her burdens to herself.
I wished she would open up to us. We are friends after all.
Greg muttered under his breath. Suddenly, Rina came into the study room, her face pale. She looked as if she has lost her whole world.
What's wrong?
Greg stood up as he sensed something was wrong.
Guys, it's Amelia.
Rina says, her voice almost cracking.
The four of them gathered in front of Greg's laptop.
Are you guys ready?
Fiona asked them and they all nodded. After that, a girl popped on Greg's screen laptop.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I'm sorry I couldn't talk to you guys before. I was pretty occupied. So if you're seeing this video now, I'd probably be gone by now. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I didn't want you guys to worry. So I think you guys deserve to know the truth. The reason why I moved away before was because I was being treated in a hospital. I was going through chemotherapy. Yeah, it was pretty rough for me. I was homeschooled because of that. But after years passed by, I was finally getting better. That's when I decided to apply to the same university with you guys. I was so happy when we were all together again. Thought I was cured. But the other night, I had a seizure in my sleep. I was rushed to the emergency. That's when the doctor found out that the cancer has spread throughout my whole body. It was too late to do anything by then. I was shocked, I'm not gonna lie. I was afraid to die. I didn't want to leave my family. I didn't want to leave my friends. But eventually, I accepted my fate.
Greg stood up from his seat and started to pace around the room while listening. Rina had tears forming in her eyes. Fiona only looked down for most of the time as she couldn't bring herself to look at Amelia. Jess, on the other, covered her face with her hands.
So, I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm sorry for not telling you. Jazz, I hope you can be more confident in yourself now. You are a beautiful and smart girl. Any boy would be lucky enough to be with you. Fiona, I hope you will find the happiness that you deserve. You are such a strong person, and your family is lucky to have someone like you to support them. Rina, I hope you would study from now on and don't just spend your time playing games. Make your parents proud, okay? You know how much they love you. And Greg, I wish you would realize how much you are already good enough. You're smart, responsible, and you have a great personality. Never think of yourself that you are not enough. Someday, I hope you will find a girl who will love you with her whole heart, just like how I did. I hope you guys can forgive me. I know I'm being selfish now, but I can't handle goodbyes that well. I'm glad I met you wonderful people throughout my 20 years of living. I love you, kiddos.
With that, the video ended. It has been 2 weeks since Amelia has left them. They were all now staring at the sky just like how Amelia used to do. She loved staring at the sky. I miss her. Jess speaks up. I miss how she would call us kiddo.
Same.
Fiona sighs.
Count me in.
Rina chuckled bitterly.
But she will always be with us in here.
Greg puts his hand on his heart.
Yeah,
Rina smiles and looks at Greg.
but you didn't get to say that you love her in the end.
She already knew at some point that I loved her. And I know she felt the same way. But she knew if we were to be in a relationship, things would only be harder.
I'm so sorry, Greg.
Fiona sighs once again.
It's okay.
We will always remember Amelia, Jess says while reaching out her hand to the sky. Soon, the others joined her.
We'll always remember you, our wonderful Amelia.